Hey everybody, Bar Garden 8, welcome. How you guys doing? Hope all is well. Today is just a really crappy day weather-wise. It's just gray and wet and rainy, and the ground is muddy and disgusting. And so probably gonna do a lot of stuff inside today. So with that, I'm going to make what they call Rahm Wirsing. Rahm Wirsing. Yeah, it's like a cream cabbage. And I've got some of this stuff growing back here in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that. Back over here behind my shoulder there. Definitely getting eaten by something. That's crazy. What is that? Didn't even notice that. That is some serious... What could that be? Holy smokes. Look at that. That's gotta be some sort of like mammal. We have hedgehogs. Found a hedgehog the other day in my yard, which is actually really cool. And man, they stink. I didn't realize that. But they do smell pretty bad. But it's no wonder they don't bathe. I bet that's what that is. I bet it's a hedgehog. Because I got my chickens over here. They're hanging out, but they're all inside. They're kind of in runs, you know? They're all inside fencing. Might get one to escape every now and then, but I don't think that's what's up. But check out the chickens. What's up, chickens? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, guys. I don't know if you watch any of my other videos, but I do have a rooster. Oh, sorry. You okay? I do have a rooster. Now, where is he at? That guy right there. He hasn't started crowing yet. And I'm not looking forward to that when that does start. But I got some plans. Hopefully I can put one of them crow collars on. Yeah. See if that worked for this guy. It's a beautiful specimen though. Look at that. It's my first rooster I've ever had. And that breed is called a Deutsche Sperber, I believe. This kind of looks like a barred rock or something like that back in the States. Look at his long wing feathers coming out, tail feathers. What a beautiful bird. He's still getting bossed around by the old hens, I'll tell you what. This is the crew back here. Those ladies are in charge. These three Sussex back there, they're in charge. And that old ugly old brown one, that's a brownie breed, and man, she's mean. But at least they're not tearing into each other. They used to be tearing into each other. I had to separate them. I put a fence up in between them in this aviary, and it actually helped them acclimate a little bit, and then didn't give them the opportunity to attack each other. You know, maybe little nips here and there, but then there was that fence in between that kind of took care of them. Yeah, you guys want some food? Checking out for some eggs. Yeah, we got some eggs. We got some broken ones. Eggs are looking okay. Got one broken one here. But that's how it is. It's kind of a tax, I guess. Let's get these birds fed, and then I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some Wirsing Kohl, and we're gonna make some Rahm Wirsing. Let's do that, guys. You guys feel like watching that today? If so, hang tight and let's do it. Woo. Which one is gonna be the lucky cabbage that's gonna feed us? I'm thinking what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna harvest that bad boy, cut out all the chewed up, and then go from there. Maybe get that one in the back. One cool thing about working a garden is that you get a lot of chicken food. They love this stuff. We're gonna turn all this stuff into eggs. Looks like Mother Nature took a nice little bite out of this one. Hey, if you guys are weirded out about it, just so you know, this is gonna be boiled. It's gonna be cleaned up, boiled, and sterilized. And so yeah, don't worry about this stuff. It's good, you can eat it still. Just cut out all the funk, why not? Organic gardening. So I learned this recipe from my wife, and I've had it, and it's absolutely delicious. It is like comfort food. Fits perfect to cooler weather, fall season, and then on into the winter. Love this stuff. So let's get in the kitchen and let's do some work. You know what's crazy? I put these in the sink, had a conversation with my wife, and all of a sudden we hear this like popping noise. And we looked over at the sink, and one of these cabbages was just kind of like making a crackly noise. And I'm thinking what this is, instead of this being a predator outside, instead of this being like some sort of, I don't know, like eagle, hedgehog, rabbit in my garden, I'm wondering if they straight up like imploded. Let me know, you guys. If you guys know anything about this, put it in the comments, man. Let me know. But at first I thought that maybe this is like a hedgehog that was chewing this thing up. But who knows? I don't even know if hedgehogs like cabbage. Okay, I am totally convinced now that that's what that is, because this one was not busted or cracked, and this just happened in the sink. Boom. So they're splitting. That's pretty crazy. I guess my next question is why? All right, so let's just go ahead and get this chopped up. Just smash it in there. It's all gonna reduce down as it cooks. All right, now that that's done, let's just go ahead and add some water in, and we're gonna let this thing cook. Reduce down and get to a nice edible consistency. So put a cap on her, medium to medium high heat or so. Pay attention to it, make sure it doesn't run out of water and burn at the bottom, because ain't nothing worse than smelly burnt cabbage in your house. You can't get rid of it. Keep a close eye on it, and then you'll know when it's done, when it's basically a nice and wilted consistency. So in the meantime, while this is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and take a frying pan, and I'm going to brown about 3/4 of a cup of flour. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever browned flour before, but I'm telling you, it will up your game in sauces. What it really does is it kind of just takes the floury taste out of it. And in my opinion, it actually kind of turns it into like a really nutty, earthy, nutty flavor. It's really good. As you can see, it's reduced down quite a bit. Just make sure you keep adding water to it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's starting to slowly smoke. Once you see it starting to smoke, that's a good indicator to make sure you turn this and flip it around and make sure it doesn't brown or get too brown or burnt at the bottom. I've really been able to up my sauce game when I learned how to just brown that flour. It's amazing. It really is, guys. You gotta give it a shot. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but I'm calling that good to go. One thing I forgot to grab was onions. Let's go get some onions. You know, there's quite a few different versions of this Rahm Wirsing. You can find online. You can ask your local neighbor, your German family member, whatever. We're gonna do a vegetarian version, but they do taste really nice with bacon bits, like speck. It's pretty amazing. Trying to show you guys a real basic 3 or 4 ingredient recipe that will dazzle your friends and family. Rain, rain, rain. Well, oh hey, let's recap. So we have got cabbage boiling. We've got our brown flour. We've got 2 or 3 onions sliced and diced and sauteed so nice. We're gonna wait till this thing reduces down a little bit more. We're gonna kind of mix everything together, and then we're gonna top it off with some salt and pepper and some cream and let that slow cook, get all those flavors to gel, and then we're gonna eat them. We're gonna eat it up, and it's gonna be so good. And if you try it, I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. Maybe. Let's throw the strained Wirsing or cabbage back in the pot without making a crazy mess. Ooh, hot. I'm gonna pull this off to the side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce base. Bringing out my frying pan again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw back the onions. And I'm gonna slowly add in this flour and start to work in a roux. You guys check this out. Garbage disposals. Look at them. They're loving that cabbage. Okay, and now to the secret sauce. This is just a little bit of vegetable broth. We're gonna add that in slowly. And this is gonna thicken up real quick. Just keep adding in. Mix it up nice and consistent. Just mix it up till it's a nice thick paste. And then we're gonna start adding in the cream. And the smell is amazing. Guys, take a closer look at that. Look at that. Nice and thick. Thickens up really, really well. Now let's go ahead and move on to the cream. And I do have quite a bit of flour in here, so I might need to transfer this over into another pot just because I need to get it nice and smooth and creamy, but not too thick, right? And then just let this cook through and get all those flavors, like I said before, just to kind of gel, intermingle, hang out, hug and kiss. Let's get them flavors to hug and kiss. So stupid. I believe I have reached optimal consistency. We're gonna let this heat up a little bit more, and of course, as it heats up even more, it might even reduce down, but that's money. That is money. It's not the prettiest sauce. It really isn't. And the dish itself isn't gonna be very pretty either, but I'm telling you, it's gonna fill the gut and make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and it's just gonna make you just think about grandma and grandpa and sledding down hills with the snow and remembering all the good times. That's what this is. This is comfort food, down home, German style. All right, here it is. This is normal for me. You know, my portions aren't definitely on point, but you know what? This sauce, whatever is excess left over, I'm going to use on whatever kind of meat dishes or any else, potatoes, mashed potatoes. So I'm just gonna slowly add this sauce in and mix it up and try to get just the right consistency. And it's up to you. You like your cabbage saucy? I don't know, then put more sauce in it. Shoot, we got plenty left over. So this is not a portion control video by any means. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely gonna require a little bit more sauce. So I'm just gonna keep on adding it in. Yes, feel that. Oh man, the smell, so good. Pretty good about that. Take a look at that, guys. What do you think? Huh? All right, let's plate up and try it out. All right. Man, I'm looking forward to this. I'm only gonna take a little sample because we're gonna have this probably for dinner tonight, so. Boom, pepper I mean. Just a little bit of salt. And let's go. Oh, it's gonna be hot. Guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys spending time and hanging out with me today. Until next time, ciao, ciao.